You text me twice, I leave it seen. You think that silence means I'm weak. You screenshot things you shouldn't keep. Yeah, I know everything you leak. You talking codes, I talking facts. You play it cool, I see the cracks. You think I don't notice that, but baby, I'm 10 steps ahead of that. You like attention, I like control. You chase reactions, I don't fold. Don't need permission, I don't scroll through fake affection anymore. Read receipts off, I don't reply. You don't deserve my time tonight. Tapping that's fade, I let it die. You're not important, don't ask why. Read receipts off, keep wondering if I still care about anything. Spoiler alert, I don't at all. Watch how your ego starts to fall. You circle back like deja vu. Same tired lines, I'm bored of you. You think you're slick, I think you're loud. Your confidence is just too proud. I keep it short, you over talk. I walk away, you try to stalk. Don't need to block, I just ignore. That hurts you even more. You like reactions, I stay still. You need the chase, I need the thrill of watching you just lose your will without me even trying to kill. Read receipts off, I don't reply. You don't deserve my time tonight. Tapping that's fade, I let it die. You're not important, don't ask why. Read receipts off, keep wondering if I still care about anything. Spoiler alert, I don't at all. Watch how your ego starts to fall. I don't need noise, I'm moving quiet. You want a war, I won't even try it. You want control, but I define it. You play the game, I redesigned it. You think you matter more than truth, but I don't need a single proof. You build your world on fragile views. I build mine strong, I never lose. You check my page, I never post. You chase a ghost, you'll never know. You want a sign, I give you none. That's how I fall, already won. Read receipts off, I let you guess what I feel, I won't confess. You had a chance, you did your best, still couldn't pass my little test. Read receipts off, stay undelivered. Your confidence is slowly withered. You wanted more, you get dismissed. That's what happens when you miss. Receipts off. Read receipts off. No reply, it's still a message. You just never learned the lesson. You post my name without a clue, like I belong attached to you. You think that makes it something real, but I don't like the way that feels. You crap me in your little frame, then act like we're the same. But I don't play that kind of game. Don't try to build me into fame. You love the image, not the truth. You love attention more than proof. You want me close, I want the room. Don't drag me into your costume. Don't tag me, don't call my name. We're not even in the same game. You see spotlight, I see flames. Stay away, don't tag my name, don't tag me. Keep your views, I don't need that kind of news. You want clicks, I want peace. We are not the same at least. We are not the same at least. We are not the same at least. You talk like we're a perfect pair, but I don't even put you there. You build illusions out of air, then wonder why I disappear. You think attention equals care. That logic isn't really fair. I'm not a trend that you can wear, so keep me out, you're everywhere. You want the hype, I want control. You want the crowd, I want my soul. You want the flash, I'll stay whole. That's something you'll never hold. Don't tag me, don't call my name. We're not even in the same game. You see spotlight, I see flames. Stay away, don't tag my name, don't tag me. Keep your views, I don't need that kind of news. You want clicks, I want peace. We are not the same at least. We are not the same at least. You measure worth, the numbers rising. I measure truth and self-surviving. You chase the noise, I stay aligning with something real, not compromising. You love the lens, I love the moment. You fake the glow, I really own it. need approval, I don't show it. That's why I never overblow it. I'm not a caption, not your headline, not your content, not your timeline. You want a story, here's the fine line. I write my own, you won't define mine. Don't tag me, keep me out of your world that screams too loud. You want cloud, I opt out. That's what I'm about. Don't tag me, say it twice. I don't play your paradise. You roll dice, I surprise. Different level, different life. No mention, no confusion. That's my final conclusion. Yeah. You still exist, just not to me. That's how I set my boundaries. No drama, no apologies, just quiet discontinuity. You try to read between my lines, but I erased them all this time. No need to fight, no need to cry. I let you fade without goodbye. No notification, no reaction, no emotion, no transaction. You want closure, I subtract it. That's my quiet satisfaction. Soft block energy, I disappear. No noise, no scene, just out of here. You won't even know what hit you, dear. That's my soft block energy. Soft block energy, no explanation, no confrontation, just elimination. You lose access, no hesitation. That's my soft block energy. You knock on doors, I close for good. You never really understood. Silence speaks louder than you could. I moved on just like I should. You wait for anger, wait for pain, but I don't play that kind of game. No dramatic exit scene, I'm gone before you intervene. No reply, no trace, no signal, no emotion, no residual. You thought this was conditional, but I'm strictly individual. Soft block energy, I disappear. No noise, no scene, just out of here. You won't even know what hit you, dear. That's my soft block energy. Soft block energy, no explanation, no confrontation, just elimination. You lose access, no hesitation. That's my soft block energy. You want the chaos, I bring calm. You want a war, I disarm. You want a scar, I stay unharmed. You lose control, I raise the bar. You think ignoring means I'm hurt, but I just don't give you that worth. You search for signs, you check, you lurk, but I just move across the earth. You built your ego on my name, but I don't even play that game. You chase a ghost you cannot claim. I walk away without the blame. No closure needed, no last word, no final scene, no blur return. You never learn what you don't earn, and I don't wait for you to turn. Soft block energy, I'm not your friend. You won't even get to say my name. No memory left to reclaim. That's my soft block energy. Soft block energy, I elevate, you hesitate, I terminate. No second chance to compensate. That's my soft block energy. Soft block energy. Soft block energy. Gone so quiet, you question reality. Yeah. Yeah. I walk in like I'm on the scene. No extra noise, just me, I mean. You play a role, I run the screen. You background fade, I'm evergreen. You want a line inside my script, but you don't even fit the script. You improvise, I stay equipped. You lose the plot, I never slip. You want the spotlight, I am it. You chase the shine, I just admit. You try to act, I just commit to being everything legit. Main character only, that's my vibe. You can't rewrite what I decide. You stay outside, I stay inside. The story that I centralize. Main character only, no debate. You hesitate, You try to mirror what I do, but you don't see the full view. You copy style without the truth. That's something you can't reproduce. You want my place but not my grind. You want the glow but not the mine. You see the shine, you're going blind while I redefine the timeline. You want attention, I want power. You want the moment, I devour. Every second, every hour, built myself, I never cower. Main character only, that's my vibe. You can't rewrite what I decide. You stay outside, I stay inside. The story that I centralize. Main character only, no debate. You hesitate, I dominate. No second take, I resonate. This isn't luck, I calculate. You play pretend, I play for real. You borrow looks, I make them feel. You want the crown, I am the deal. You fake the shine, I seal the seal. You wait for cues, I cue myself. You need a push, I move myself. You follow trends, I set the shelf. You chase the wave, I am the swell. You try to frame me in your view, but I outgrow what you construe. You write me small, I break it through. Rewrite the whole perspective too. You want a part, I am the whole. You want control, I am control. You want a piece, I own the role. This is my world, I set the goal. Main character only, say my name. You never play inside my frame. Different level, different game. I'm not the same. Main character only, watch me rise. You analyze, I redefine. No compromise, I maximize everything you fantasize. Main character only, 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 only. Main character only, 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 only. No credits when I walk away. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You try to play me like a trend, but trends don't last. I transcend. You thought that I would try to bend, but I don't break, I just descend. You study me like I'm a test, but you still failed, you did your best. You thought you knew me, second guess. You barely passed the intro, yes. You imitate but never innovate. You hesitate, I elevate. You try to match but it's too late. Different tier, different state. I've seen you try, it's kinda cute. You think you're loud, I think you're mute. You shoot your shot, I reroute. That's what I'm about. I've seen you try, don't overdo. You want my lane but it's not you. You play the part, I break the rules. That's why I move. You mimic moves without the core. That's why you always wanting more. You knock on doors I closed before. I don't respond, I just ignore. You think the game is what you show, but it's the things you'll never know. You chase the high, I control flow. You move too fast, I move it slow. You follow waves, I am the tide. You look outside, I look inside. You want to win, I redefine what it means to even try. I've seen you try, it's kinda cute. You think you're loud, I think you're mute. You shoot your shot, I reroute. That's what I'm about. I've seen you try, don't overdo. You want my lane, but it's not you. You play the part, I break the rules. That's why I move. That's why. That's why I move. You thought you cracked the code on me, but I evolve too frequently. You chase a version you can see, but miss the depth completely. You want a shortcut to my place, but you don't even know the pace. You try to mirror every trace, but still can't replicate the base. You watch, you learn, you still don't get the reason. I don't even swear. You try to win, I don't even bet. I don't play games, I set the set. You build a plan, I break the frame. You try to copy, not the same. You want the shine without the flame. That's why you'll always stay unnamed. I've seen you try, I let it slide. You want it in, I stepped aside. You couldn't I don't wait for green lights now. I move first, I don't ask how. You're still stuck in what ifs, wow. I don't live like that somehow. I don't need your validation. Build my own foundation. No more hesitation. This is elevation. You look for signs, I make my own. You need the crowd, I stand alone. You ask for doors, I build a home. Inside a world I fully own. No permission needed, I go anywhere I wanna flow. You say stop, I say no. That's just how I roll. No permission needed, I rise. I don't wait for your advice. You roll dice, I surprise. Different kind of life. Used to measure worth in views. I just do what I would choose. Win or lose, I never lose. That's a mindset you can't use. I don't follow where you lead. I create what I believe. You compete, I just exceed. That's the difference you can't read. You want approval, I want truth. You need the rules, I break them loose. You hesitate, I just move. That's something you can't reproduce. No permission needed, I go anywhere I wanna flow. You say stop, I say no. That's just how I roll. No permission needed, I rise. I don't wait for your advice. You broke dice, I set price. Different kind of life. You built the cage inside your mind. I broke my weight before your time. You follow paths already designed. I redraw every single line. You fear the fall, I love the jump. You stay still, I disrupt. You ask why, I just become everything you thought I wasn't. You wait for chances, I create. You calculate, I elevate. You hesitate, I accelerate. That's why we never resonate. You want a map, I want the sky. You want a reason, I ask why. You play it safe, I amplify. Every version I imply. No permission needed, say it loud. I don't blend into your crowd. Stand out, stand proud. That's what I'm about. No permission needed, I lead. I don't follow what you read. Different speed, different breed. I'm exactly what I need. No permission needed. No permission needed. Freedom looks better on me. Yeah, yeah. You got close, but not enough. Thought you know me, that's too rough. You read surface, not the depth. That's why you got nothing left. You crossed lines you couldn't see. Now you don't get access to me. You played small, I stayed elite. Different level, different seat. You thought I'd bend, I never break. You thought I'd wait, I elevate. You hesitate, I innovate. That's the move you couldn't make. Untouchable line, no crossing now. You don't belong inside my bounds. You had a chance, you lost it loud. Now I don't allow untouchable lines. Stay in your place. You can't decode what I erase. You lost the game, you didn't face. Now I replace. You try to reach, I raise the bar. You chase the light, I am the star. You see the glow, now who we are. That's why you never got this far. You want the key, I change the lock. You try again, I never stop. You knock and knock, I let it drop. That's where your story got cut off. You want the crown, I am the throne. You want the space, I own the zone. You need the crowd, I stand alone. That's something you've never known. Untouchable line, don't cross it now. You don't belong inside my bounds. You had a chance, you lost it loud. Now I don't allow untouchable lines. Stay in your place. You can't decode what I erase. You lost the game, you didn't face. Now I replace. You thought I'd stay within your frame, but I outgrew that little game. You tried in control. You want a piece, I am the whole. You want a part, I own the role. You play the half, I play the soul.